welcome to the Always Betting Podcast. I am your host, Pisky, and I am joined, as always, by the one and only Godfather. What's going on, G? Well, week two. Welcome to week two. We made it through week one.
Way too effing much is going on.
Way too much? How are you doing on this Friday the 13th that
Terrible
we're recording on?
day. Terrible day.
What? Why is it terrible? Did you eat your chicken poutine yet?
Are you fucking crazy? I can't believe that.
Listen to this, folks, because I'm I don't know, the guy that seems to be always blamed for everything in this relationship of ours. We're betting the board today like we always do on Fridays, and all of a sudden I get big cap lock messages from the Godfather asking why I sent them a chicken shawarma poutine.
Yeah.
And I responded with, what? And then I something about his wife got caught sending me a text. And apparently, yeah, I was the culprit for this shawarma poutine. So did you ever get to the bottom of it? What the hell happened there? It wasn't me, by the way.
Yeah, I know it wasn't you. But I texted everybody I know that it could have been.
Who? So me and Jay Perry?
Yeah. The Perry boys. I want to make sure. Fucking chicken shawarma poutine delivered to my door. No bill, no nothing. Do I, like, somebody trying to poison me? What the fuck's going on? So then I tried to get a hold of my daughter.
Okay.
But now they have this thing in school, you can't use your cell phone.
Okay.
So I had to tell my wife, I'm not throwing that out until I find out who sent this to me.
You're not, but so you would actually eat a random food order that's dropped off on your doorstep. This reminds me of the trip in the Dominican Republic when they stopped for the street food. Right? You're taking a chance there. And for the record, okay, I don't eat poutine in this province. When I go home to Montreal, different story. In Ontario, never. Jamais, as they say in Quebec. Oh, we're getting hit up again here. Who the hell's trying to get a hold of us? You seeing that? Who is that?
It's all your friends.
Okay, I'm shutting down Telegram because it is nothing but a distraction. We're not available.
Can you not just respond and say
nope?
Goomba.
Nope. It's our time now. No response. Okay, let's get this show on the road. We don't like keeping people here later, right? And
it was my daughter's poutine, by the way. You didn't even let me finish the story.
Well, you're all over the place. You're not responding. I asked it was your daughter's poutine. So what? She ordered a poutine to the house.
She ordered a poutine to the school. Apparently, she hit me up. Daddy, I'm hungry. Blah 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 blah. And so I transferred her $20 for lunch.
Okay.
Thinking she's going to go to the calf, go to Pizzaiolo, something like that. But of course, much like everywhere else, people they have to take advantage of the Godfather's good graces. So she goes and gets a fucking Uber Eats this chicken shawarma poutine. It was a plate like this without telling me. I don't know. So I think the order got turned away at the school and the guy looked at the details of and delivered to my house because I live around the corner from the school.
What? There's no way it happened like that. You're telling me nobody picked up at the school, nobody answered the door, so they knew to drop it off at your doorstep?
This is the story.
Come on, man. No way.
Anyways. So she comes in the door.
Word intro.
Right? And she's like, Uber Eats screwed up my lunch, Dad. And I'm like,
she probably selected the wrong address in her account.
Well, okay, whatever. Sure. But you're missing the part of the story that would interest me the most. I sent you $20. She tells me because she didn't get the food, she got credited $20. So I said, give me back my $20. Anyway, Let's change the topic from
solid intro.
chicken shawarma,
solid intro,
Putin,
chicken shawarma Putin,
to this next disaster, which is the Circa Millions point spread pool. You fucked us up last week.
Hey, listen, I went back and watched the video. Obviously, I'm the one that gets to edit it. Yeah, you swear way too much. If you're lucky my mom was busy with the house full of very young children in Montreal. Do you hear to my voice? I'm sick. I missed the Toastmaster speech yesterday because of this.
Oh, there we go. All right, you don't want me to swear? I won't swear.
I'm just saying. Every third word was an F-bomb. We have strangers on the internet saying, why does the Godfather swear so much?
Who said that?
There's people that put it in the comments.
Okay, well,
you can see it's football.
Get another partner to do this shit.
It's football. Football drives you crazy.
Yes, and you know that for 15 years you've seen a rock, projectiles, tables being flipped.
How lucky are we that we went 2-3 last week?
We're very lucky when we fucking pick teams like Cleveland. Cleveland.
Your camera keeps shaking. What's going on over there? Is someone holding it?
Because my weight. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. All right.
Okay. So you wanted to, okay, I don't think we should recap. Lucky. We move forward. We don't pay that. We got super lucky. It should have been 1-4, and an embarrassing 1-4. If it's 1-4, are we talking booby?
Actually, we could have been 0-5 because that Jacksonville pick barely. Houston. Then we needed an OT touchdown to get pick number 2. So yeah, you want to put me on the spot and say how lucky we should have been 0-5. We fucking suck.
The show is kind of sidelined and called, it's the Always Betting Podcast, but I'm really pumping it up with free picks. I think it might be a fade picks. Picks.
I made that comment. Did I not? Did I not make that comment in the?
You did. But you know what? You also did. I didn't clip it out. I've just been overwhelmed with the travel and everything. But you did mention that Miami will kick a field goal at the end of the game and we'll have the +3.5. You actually said that verbatim, and it happened. So kudos to you. Cleveland was completely wrong. Okay, I'll admit that. I'm man enough to admit that.
Okay, that's okay.
I think Tennessee was right. That was bogus that we got burnt in that one. Complete bogus. And I also think your Houston pick was right too.
Yeah, no, so we were lucky that we weren't 0-5.
We're lucky and unlucky.
But we really should have been, I think we should have been at 4-1. Save your shitty ass Cleveland pick. So this is the way things are with this stuff. You need to be good and you need to be lucky.
A lot of our friends from Bet Bash posting 5-0s.
Yeah.
Humiliating.
Spooky. I saw that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. We're talking too much. Chicken shawarmas randomly at your door.
It set me off for the day. What am I going to tell you?
Okay, let's go. Do you have an absolute no way this week for me, Godfather?
You want to start off with the no way?
You're not going to I'm just going to say, I'm going to put it out there. You're not going to
I don't want to talk about the Giants and Commanders or Redskins. I don't want to talk about that game.
You can't say Redskins.
Please, they're petitioning to get the name back.
Are they?
So don't pull some woke ass shit with the enemy of the woke culture. You understand? Okay, let's go.
Speaking of woke culture, did Shannon Sharp get fired from ESPN?
I don't know. I saw.
What happened there?
You know what? You really want to go there on the podcast?
Yeah. I saw.
You know what I heard and read? He'd been taking heat for a long time that he'd be a homosexual.
Oh yeah.
So this was a stunt to either prove his heterosexualness or to call the dogs off. I don't know. You tell me.
Again, We go from chicken shawarma poutine to Shannon Sharp's alleged live TikTok sex video.
This is what I heard.
Okay.
So,
can we get down to business? Anyways,
okay, let's
okay.
go.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't
An
comment on that.
absolute no
I just
for
saw.
me.
I heard grunting. I heard a bunch of weird.
You bring up stuff, and then you expect me to not comment. Come on. How well has that ever worked?
No,
Okay.
okay. Washington, New York Giants, very tight spread, 1.5. I'm okay with leaving that, even though the Giants look crap. I feel like there's going to be a lot of overcorrection this week. Again, I'm not a handicapper, so don't take that to be worth anything.
Reflect that. The spreads reflect overcorrectness. So, give me a solid yes.
A solid yes according to movement? Because
this movement was what you came up with this Cleveland pick.
This one's better, though. This one's because it's on a key number.
Okay,
and
I listen to key numbers.
It's a key number, and it's a favorite, and I know someone in this chat room loves favorites. Back to Detroit. Laying a touchdown.
I'll listen, but that's not.
It's the biggest move from what Circa put out to right now. Again, Friday afternoon, so it would be nice if we had the Saturday to work with, but it is what it is. Detroit is the biggest move on the board from what they put out. So that seems like a big spread. Tampa Bay looked great. Baker Mayfield looked great.
Timeout.
But overcorrection, maybe?
Your camera looks fuzzy. I see you a little pixelated.
Well, we will find out. Yeah, folks, we're using a new platform. We just decided to switch it up in week 2. I want vertical for vertical format for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Apparently, you can do it in Riverside. I'm clear on my end, so I don't know. I hope it works out.
So sorry for interrupting the podcast, but I just want to make something abundantly clear to you. When you go back and take a look at it, do not call me and tell me we got to go again.
That was a one-time thing. Okay. I hope.
So, you know where I'd like to go back to? I want to go back to the scene of the Darno crime. I like 49ers.
The 49ers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. I got another one.
You used to play there, right? What about a little Kenny White revenge game?
We are not going to get through this shit.
Oh, I know. We're struggling today. This is 13 minutes in. We haven't made one yet. Okay. Let's focus here.
Jacksonville Jags. I have a fucking star on that. -3.
The only reason I really want this to happen is because we haven't bought our tickets yet for week 3 against the Giants. Yes. So I'm thinking if they're 0-2, they should come down in price. That's what all the boys are banking on, right? So I'm willing to cheer for Jacksonville for those reasons.
They should.
Very slight movement on that one. It looks like the spread is bang on, -3.
Yeah, well,
I have a lot of others here. You wanted the stinkiest one?
My modeling and my lab work tell me 3's too low. See, that's what I don't understand about you experts.
Me expert? I'm not an expert. I'm not, dude. The last 2 seasons, I picked my games with Circa Million signs, looking for jerseys around Las Vegas, and last year was a bingo machine. So don't expert me, okay?
Okay.
We're in this together.
All right. Yes, we are.
I think
we
2 half brains
together. Yes.
2 half brains can come together as one.
Okay. You said you have a lot of others.
I have a lot of others. This one's going to piss you off in epic proportions.
Everything pisses me off. Go.
The stinkiest team of week 1 was who?
Oh,
disgusting.
How are you going to go Panthers +6? How?
Because I don't think the Chargers looked that good. I know they won the game, but it wasn't in any kind of spectacular fashion. Everyone in their mother is going to be on LA. They look terrible. Carolina looked terrible, and they could lose by 35 again. They very well could.
Okay.
But if you want to get stinky,
Dude, I want W's. I don't want stinky. I don't want skataki. I don't want none of these things that interest you. I want W's.
They're number 2 on my list in terms.
We got to go 4-1 minimum this week. You understand?
Well, can we start with 1? Can we get 1 under our belt? 15 minutes in, people are hanging up on us. It's way too long this week. I'm bringing the timer in next week. Next week's tough because we got to do it in the morning because I have to go to Cleveland on Friday afternoon.
Oh, it's always about you. Okay.
So Carolina's a no. Carolina and Detroit are the 2 biggest moves according to my formula. But
can we put that in the parking lot? And when we only get to 3 or 4, we can reverse back. So
give me another Godfather special. Give me a Godfather special, and I'll tell you.
I like the Chiefs under a touchdown at home against.
We can do the Chiefs. We can do the Chiefs.
Okay, load it up.
Hey, there we go. KC. Bada boom, bada bing. Cincinnati looked awful, and I saw a TikTok or something. Joe Burrow couldn't squirt water in his mouth. He was a little banged up with one of his hands or something. I don't know. Did I see that right? I don't know. That's what I saw. I don't know. It came across my feed quick. It didn't stick around much. Anyways, okay. KC locked in. There you go, folks. First free pick. Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. Another Godfather special.
Let me hear. What, the Ravens?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking me. You don't like Jacksonville? I thought for sure it was going to get buy-in there.
Jacksonville's in the parking lot. I don't know. That Cleveland team, do we really want to keep messing around with them?
Yeah, because they suck.
Jacksonville wasn't much better. That big lead and just falling off. It just seems like the wheels always fall off that team.
Okay.
Put it in the parking lot.
How about this one? We got lucky with Detroit. The Rams did not play a bad game. I'll take them to hit a sneaky little field goal at the end of the game and bring home the dub.
What was Zona Pomona? I don't know. I have the lean is going Arizona's way, not by much. The Rams seems easy, but I hate taking easy ones. Any others? You're gonna hate this one too. You want another big one?
Sure.
You're gonna hate it. The Patriots.
Are you fucking shitting me now?
I told you you're not going to like it. What about this Chicago team? Are they good? They got a good defense? Is it the 85 Bears again now? They just win games because of their defense?
Come on. I don't want to lay 6.5 if I don't have to there.
Well, you
if
have
that
to.
If that was a 4.
But it's not.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. If my aunt had wheels, she'd be a bike. I get it.
What? Okay.
How about again? We're not doing Steeler picks on this show.
What do you mean?
No, we're not doing Steeler.
They got the best kicker in the league.
Yes, they do.
Were you happy with that win?
Yeah, it's a W.
It wasn't pretty.
No, it doesn't. You don't need to be pretty. Look at me. Anyway, Seahawks.
That Watt guy you got is pretty good. They couldn't control it.
He's the fucking best in the league. You understand?
Okay.
You understand? Defensive player of the year.
After
Mark it up. Unstoppable if he doesn't get injured. Don't stop. You know better than to bring up the Steelers in a public forum with me, right? Okay. Listen, you want to go? I think the Bears are Cinderella TikTok midnight, but that's just me.
We were
I
right
think
last week. I'm convinced at that. I know people like, no, you didn't. That's the final score. We were right.
no.
Sometimes you're just right and it doesn't work out.
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
It was lucky. That was a lucky win. Come on.
Yeah. How about this one?
Okay.
Because I know you're a dog guy. How about the Saints go into Jerryland and cover that 6.5? No.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no. I rather the Saints than Dallas. If you really like it,
I don't really like it because I really like Jacksonville. You said no.
you want to. Okay, you want to go Jacksonville? Let's go Jacksonville. I can do it. Jacksonville's on the right side of the number. That's where I'm going to put up the roadblocks. Anytime something's not on the right side of movement.
Okay. You do whatever you want. Let's take Jacksonville.
I don't love it.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville in.
Jacksonville 2.
KC, Jacksonville.
KC, Jacksonville.
You believe in the Jets?
I don't know. I don't.
Are we going back to the Tennessee? Well,
at least
they're at home. The Jets looked brutal. Aaron Rodgers looks like he's my age. Oh, wait, he is.
Okay, listen to me. You don't like the Rams at all because the number is going Zona Pomona's way. Okay.
I like a lot of these dirty dogs at home. New England, Carolina, Tennessee.
No, we're not doing Carolina, so don't even bring it up. I lied when I said we put it in the parking lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you got to give me one of those three: Carolina, New England, or Tennessee. One of those three.
I got to give you one of those.
You got to give me one of those three. I'll leave it up to you which one you want to take.
So now you're Mr. Fucking Demands, and you want to know why I start swearing. I'll give you the Titans. I give you
Titans?
The Titans.
All right.
Fuck A-Rod.
The Full Dog and I, if the Full Dog happens to catch this, he's got to be shaking his head right now. That guy, Aaron Rodgers, has cost us so much goddamn money over the years. Like, no, an insane amount of money.
I remember
he is public enemy number one.
Yes.
Ask the Full Dog anytime you come by, whatever.
He is Banfield's
the worst. The worst. Aaron Rodgers.
That's why. Then we're going Titans, T-Tan, 100%. Just because of that.
Okay.
Pick number 3.
We got 3. Where else you want to go? Seattle would have pushed last week, by the way. So I'm glad you didn't rub that in my face. Okay, we're not here to do that, right? We're not here to do that. Nobody's perfect.
No, I'm not. We're not.
I made a mistake of making a move on a -2. You know why the -2? Like I just thought any number was just fine. Sammy P. You know Sammy P, friend of ours.
Yeah.
Beautiful new podcast for him.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Great guy.
He sent me a college football pick in week 1. I think the spread was -2. So I'm like, all right. He's like, we got it at 1.5, but 2 should be good. I'm like, what are the chances it lands on 2? The final score was 19-17.
No.
I pushed, he won. But he also gave me the total, and the total worked out. So shout out to Sammy P. 1 stake in the bank for him for this football season. Okay. Focus. Give me a name. Give me a team. Give me a team.
I'm focused. I can't believe we're not going 49ers. Even though McCaffrey's officially out.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't like it. All right, no problem. Next fucking Friday, we'll be here saying, fuck, I wish I would have taken the 49ers.
Is McCaffrey out?
Yes.
He is. Wow. Imagine did you take him in fantasy?
No.
You'd be pretty pissed off if you
did. I'd be very pissed off.
Did you happen to notice how many pitchers I had going See, the Godfather and I are in the semifinals of our fantasy baseball pool that I won the regular season, so that's what really counts. The playoffs are a little fluky. I had 6 pitchers. I have the best pitching staff in the league by far. By far. I had 6 pitchers go on Wednesday. That means they get one shot at it. One shot. It doesn't look like I'm going to win, but if I miraculously get out of this somehow, whoever I play in the final, which will probably be you, you're dead. You're dead meat because all those guys are going twice next week.
Yeah, I know. That's
okay. So you already studied my. Yeah, you look at my shit.
No, for my sanity, I try not to look at any team associated with you.
But you do.
Like you don't know what my score is in my fucking matchup? Fuck off. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
So no 49ers because
I don't like the. Are we liking Detroit? I never like laying a touchdown. You know me. That is a cardinal sin, but big movement there. Give me something else. What's highlighted on your list? Too much thinking here.
The ones you're fucking shooting down. I had 49ers, Jags. I had the Lions. I had the Rams.
You had the Lions. So should we lock that, or do you keep it in the parking lot with the engine running, wasting people's time?
What do your numbers say about the Lions? When you say that's the biggest movement.
Yes. What I look at, and just because I have quite a bit of experience with these static odds in pools. So I joined this pool out of Quebec, and they put their odds out on like Tuesday, and I simply go in there, and the biggest moves are my most confident points, and the ones that are the tightest are my least confident points. That system has proved to be very successful over the last 3 years. So that's kind of what I use. So I'll tell you what Pinnacle is using.
What was the opening line?
So right now, the Detroit Lions, the line is 7.5. So that's why you only have to lay 7. That kind of means something on a key number like that.
Lock it up.
We're doing it?
Yeah.
All right. I don't love it because I don't like laying points, but
you don't love it, but you started off the show with it.
I don't love anything. I pay attention to the movement.
I only love my bed and my mama. Drake.
Oh.
Anyway. One more. Jesu Cristo. Please.
One more.
Chiefs. Jags. Titan. Lions. One more. Can't do the Panthers. I will cry all Sunday.
We're heavy in the AFC South again.
Again! What difference does it make? Oh my God. Fuck it. Take the Texans. You want to hit me with this AFC South fucking shit all the time? I like the Texans. Fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears?
Yeah.
All right. Is that it?
It's either that or...
Well, we didn't talk about Baltimore. What about Baltimore? Vegas.
8 points.
Eight's a terrible
8,
number.
I don't like that number, huh?
No, I remember. Do you remember last season? I asked you to make a pick, and you laid 8 with the Packers, and the Giants beat them outright or something like that. That's what I remember from that magical number 8.
You gotta...
I'm not.
That's the only.
I'm not hanging you out to dry. I'm just saying that was a weird number then, and it still is now. The 8 points is a lot. New Orleans, I would take it, but that's back to back going against the Cowboys. Like that doesn't feel nice when if it doesn't work our way. That doesn't feel nice.
That doesn't feel right.
Oh, what about this one? Indy Green Bay. What do you like there? You screamed at me last week. Who's throwing the ball for Green Bay?
That's the problem. But the Green Bay coach from everything I've read this week, he has not. They haven't put Love on IR, and he's not ruling him out.
Oh, so you think he still has a chance to go? I thought it was that Malik
if he-
Willis guy. Remember that guy from the playoffs last year? How bad he
So-
was?
Yeah, so like if we knew today that Love was going 2.5 points, yeah, gotcha, right? I just would hate to do a Circa Millions pick on an unknown quarterback.
Okay.
Because if it is Malik Willis, run should +7 wouldn't even entice me.
I get that.
He's terrible.
I get that he is terrible. I get that it's too easy factor there.
Yeah,
so.
we don't want to eat. We're going to do things the hard way, me and you.
Minnesota, San Francisco were on opposite sides. You hate Sam Darnold.
You don't want it? That's okay. I'm trying to be a respectful
New England,
partner
Seattle.
here.
You don't want to
Listen,
touch.
I'd rather fucking do New England than the Panthers.
Okay.
Okay?
That says something,
So,
yeah.
All right?
Washington Giants, you don't want to touch.
I don't want to touch. Come on.
Arizona Rams were on opposite sides.
There you go. Another
Pittsburgh,
problem.
Denver. Pittsburgh going into Denver, that's not going to be easy.
They're going to smoke them, but
You think so?
let's.
Okay, we're on opposite sides of that one. But the number does say to go Pittsburgh, but laying 2.5 on the road in Mile High, like that just doesn't seem right to me.
We'll
Houston, Chicago.
We'll keep the Steeler pick for next week.
And Philly, Atlanta. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
No,
do you?
Philly, Atlanta. You know what? So it's either the Texans, Le Patriot,
yeah,
or this fucking shitbox Panthers idea of yours. You got to give me one of those.
It's not.
You got to give me one of those.
I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. Okay, so we're not taking balls.
Those are the three. You want the Patriots?
What about New Orleans?
We're in this.
New Orleans
we're in
is
this
out.
together.
New Orleans is out.
Yeah, let's not fuck around with Jerryville.
Okay.
No, honestly, you make this pick. I don't care. Whichever one you pick, I will have to sign off on.
You don't care any of the three.
Any of the three. Well, we have to be partners in this. You like the Patriots?
No, you know what?
I don't give a shit.
I'll go back to
give a shit.
I'll go back to the Bears. I think they were terrible and they got lucky. I'll go Houston. You want to go Houston?
Houston, it is
Sunday Night Football.
6.5.
Boom.
Boom.
Recap for the people.
Yeah, I got to recoup. Recap. I do the recaps. Number 1, Chiefs,
Nice.
5.5. Number 2, Jags, -3. Number 3, Titans, +4. Number 4, Lions at home, -7. And pick number 5, Texans, -6.5 at home.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
4 of the 5 picks are the same that we had last week. All right. Thanks for joining us, folks. Tune in next week. We'll be here again with some free picks. Good luck. You should probably tell them.
Have a good weekend, everyone.